guys, it's Jamay here and welcome back to another video of Drawing Online with me. In today's video we will also be drawing some cute and fluffy birds, but we'll be varying the colors and we'll be adding multiple tones of shading on top of each bird to make it look a little bit 3D, so we've got some shadow and some highlights. As usual, we will be focusing on the expression and the different body positions of the little creatures. So I do encourage you guys to make every single bird different with different expressions, different personalities. And for today, I have used just color pencils and a black pen. And I've drawn on slightly smaller A4 paper compared to our regular classes. And without further ado, let's get started. So for today, I'm just going to start with the black pen, and we're going to start from below halfway down the page and draw a smooth curve. And we can double and triple outline it. It's perfectly okay if it's not a symmetrical curve, because we can design the birds around it later. And from here, we're going to start off with ovals or circle shapes touching each other on the circumference, which means the edges of the shape, and we'll fill it in with some eyes and a little triangle beak in the middle. From here, we're going to leave a little bit of space between this first one and the next one, and you can choose to have slightly more round shapes or oval shapes, just like the first example. And I'm going to design different kind of eyes for every single bird I've got, and different beak shapes as well. So this beak is facing forward and just a diamond with a dash through it. I'll have an upside down bird as well. This one is sleeping. And we'll continue to design some different expressions. Space them out in the beginning because we can always add more later. Start with any color and start off with your up down shading. Remember, we do not need outlines for this type of drawing because the shading will make the bird look very fluffy on the edges, so we do not need a very clear outline in this case. If any sections are not fully perfect, you can always come back over it, smoothen it out, make the shape slightly bigger. It is up to you to adjust your shape as you go, and there's no such thing as a mistake. We won't be needing any rubbers in this kind of drawing. You can pick a slightly darker color, for example a dark pink or a purple, and just shade the bottom edge and slowly start to blend that in so the shape looks a little bit 3D like that. We can draw the wings. This one's got one wing folded, one wing pointing outwards, and any decorations we can also add with the black pen. The little feet of the bird, the claws, nice and simple. And we can start off the second bird. Same technique, up down shading. And I'm going to draw a cap for this example, and we can come back and shade any of the decorations we did. Shade in the tips of the wings from dark to light using your relatively darker tone, and I'm going to do the same for both birds as well. with this upside down one again, we will be starting off with your up down shading, and all the same as the previous birds. I am going to use different colors for every single bird I have, and if your shading is not perfect, if your outline is not perfectly smooth, remember that we can always come back over it. We can make the bird slightly bigger, slightly fatter, and it will be just fine in the end. Because this bird's hanging upside down, I'm going to draw the wings very relaxed and draping. I'm going to draw some baby furs on the head. And same shading as all the previous examples we've done. Except with this bird, I'm going to shade both the bottom and the top, which is upside down. So you can see it looks like a very rounded bird with lots of variation in the shading tones. Continue designing different types of birds, and I'm going to use different color for every single one. And some scruffy furs for this baby bird as well. Don't forget to shade in the beaks of the birds in a relatively brighter color. So reds, oranges, yellows would work really well. And from here we're going to draw some overlapping birds. And feel free to draw these at any height. You can draw them behind the other ones, half hidden, with different expressions as well. Finish off shading around the baby birds to give them their fluffy feather textures. And this one is flying because it is so much higher up than the rest. I'm going to draw them holding different decorations as well, and potentially wearing different accessories too. For this really basic little one, because it is so overlapped, it is behind the other bluebird, I'm going to keep it simple with just one color tone. And again, feel free to draw them holding things in their beaks, in their mouths as well. Lots of different ways we can be adding variation and unique personalities to our creatures. From here, I'm going to start to decorate the line that they are standing on. I'm going to decorate with some fairy lights, rainbow fairy lights. And I will start off with one color first and leave plenty of space. Between the light bulbs of the same color, so that we can fill them in with different colors a bit later. Because it has been so awfully windy recently as well, I'm going to take inspiration from that and I'm going to draw some really free-flowing line works representing the wind in the background, billowing wind. And these lines won't be crossing over each other, they'll be quite smooth. And with the wind also often comes a little rustle of leaves, so I will be adding that too. Make sure each leaf is slightly irregular. We do have some regular ones and some of them have been blown off, and each shape is a little bit different, like mini crescent moons. While for some of the leaves we can see the full leaf and the textures on it as well. I'm going to check if all decorations have been colored and add any extra decorations where possible. And that would be the finish of this mini drawing activity. So hope you guys enjoyed this mini drawing activity and hope you guys were able to create many cute little creatures that are very unique with different personalities as well. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that little bell so that you're not missing out on any new videos that I'll be posting. Thank you for your support. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.